Life has a strange way of teaching us lessons, often in moments we least expect. The phrase, "everything happens for a reason," is easy to say, but hard to believe when faced with pain, loss, or unexpected challenges. Yet stories of struggle often carry the seeds of strength, and it is only with time that we come to see the hidden meaning behind them. There was once a young man named Arjun. He was ambitious, hardworking, and filled with dreams of success. From his school days, he had always been told that he was destined for greatness. Teachers admired his intelligence, his friends respected his confidence, and his family believed he would someday achieve something extraordinary. But life had other plans, and the path ahead was not as smooth as he had imagined. After finishing his studies, Arjun applied for a prestigious job. He had prepared for years, sacrificing sleep, comfort, and leisure, all for the dream of securing that position. On the day of the interview, he was confident and believed destiny was on his side. Weeks later, when the results were announced, his heart sank. He had been rejected. For the first time, Arjun felt as though the ground beneath his feet had crumbled. All his hard work, his sleepless nights, his dedication, none of it seemed to matter anymore. Depressed and disheartened, he began to question himself. Why me? Why did I fail when I gave my best? His friends moved ahead with their careers, and his family tried to console him, but the disappointment weighed heavily on his shoulders. He shut himself away from the world, believing his life had lost direction. Months passed, and one evening, while walking aimlessly through the city, Arjun stumbled upon a small bookstore. Something about the cozy atmosphere drew him in. As he browsed the shelves, a book caught his attention. Its title read, "Life's Hidden Reasons." Curious, he picked it up and began to read. The first line struck him deeply. Sometimes failure is not the end, but the beginning of a journey that was meant for you. That night he took the book home and devoured it cover to cover. The stories within spoke of people who had lost everything only to find a greater purpose later. A man who missed a train and avoided an accident. A woman who failed in her business but discovered her true calling in helping others. With every page, Arjun felt as though the universe was whispering to him that his rejection was not the end of his story. Inspired, he decided to take a break from chasing jobs and instead explore his true interests. He had always loved writing but never pursued it seriously, thinking it was impractical. He began writing small articles, then short stories, pouring his emotions into words. Slowly, he started sending his work to magazines and online platforms. At first, he faced more rejection, but this time he didn't give up. He kept writing, improving, and believing that his pain had a purpose. One day, an editor from a well-known publication noticed his work and offered him a chance to publish a story. That single opportunity opened doors Arjun never imagined. His words began reaching thousands of readers, many of whom wrote back saying his stories inspired them to keep going in their own lives. Years later, Arjun had become a successful author, touching lives with his books and motivational talks. Looking back, he realized that if he had secured that job he once dreamed of, he might have never discovered his passion for writing. His rejection, which once felt like the end, was in fact the very thing that led him to his true path. Life has a mysterious way of guiding us, even when we cannot see the bigger picture. The pain of the moment often blinds us, but every setback, every failure, and every delay carries within it a hidden lesson. Arjun's journey is proof that what feels like a curse today can turn out to be a blessing tomorrow. So when faced with struggles, instead of asking, "Why me?" perhaps the better question is, "What is this teaching me?" Every closed door redirects us to another path. Every disappointment builds our strength, and every delay prepares us for something greater. Arjun's story reminds us that everything indeed happens for a reason. Life does not waste our pain, it transforms it into wisdom. What seems like a failure now may be the very seed of a brighter future. And though the reasons may not always be visible immediately, with time and patience, the puzzle pieces of our life come together to reveal a picture more beautiful than we ever imagined.